Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with Fonearena.com and this is the video review of the Xolo Q2100. The design of the smartphone might resemble the OnePlus One or the Oppo Find 7, but Xolo has tried to differentiate itself with a fingerprint sensor and packing a large screen at the mid-range. So, is this one of the better large screen smartphones in this price range? Let's find out in the complete review. There is a 5.5-inch display with a resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels at 267 ppi at the front. The display is bright, but it is very hard to read it outdoors thanks to the highly reflective screen. It offers vibrant color output and has decent viewing angles though. The screen is prone to fingerprints, but it also has the Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection. It features a 2-megapixel front-facing camera that is capable of recording videos at VG resolution just above the display. Next to the camera are the usual set of proximity and ambient light sensors. There are the usual set of capacitive touch buttons for menu, home and back below the display. These are backlit and offer haptic feedback. Unlike the Oppo Find 7 with the Skyline notification light, this only has a small plastic rim at the bottom, but it has a very similar chin in terms of design. It has two chrome rims running on the sides similar to the OnePlus One. The power lock switch and the volume rockers are present on the right side and have the brushed metal finish. On the top, it has a 3.5mm audio jack and an infrared LED, and the micro USB slot and the primary microphone are present at the bottom. Over at the back, there is a 8-megapixel camera with the XMOR-R sensor and the f2.0 lens. The camera UI is different from other Xolo smartphones, but the features are very similar. Daylight shots are decent, but some images seem dull without much colors. Macro shots came out pretty good, and HDR shots are good. Low-light shots have a lot of noise as usual, but there is a flash to help in such conditions. Overall, we feel the camera is just average. The large loudspeaker grill is seen below. Under the back cover, there is a primary normal size SIM card, a secondary micro SIM card slot and a micro SD card slot. It also packs a 2800 mAh removable battery. The phone is 9.3mm thick and weighs 164 grams, slightly thinner and lighter than the Q2000. Even though the smartphone has a plastic build, the quality is good and it feels really solid in the hand. The smartphone is 75mm wide, making it easy to hold the smartphone in one hand, and this is smaller than the Q2000, which also has a 5.5-inch display. The fingerprint sensor on the back uses swipe functionality to register your fingerprint, so you have to swipe slowly in a vertical manner to unlock the screen. Swiping quickly doesn't detect properly and your finger shouldn't be moist or wet. You can store up to 3 fingerprints, and overall the implementation of the fingerprint sensor is good, but certainly it can be improved. Coming to the software, the smartphone runs on Android 4.4.2 KitKat with a custom skin on top. The quick settings in the drop-down bar has additional toggles for float task, fingerprint, optimization and more. The floating multitask window can be placed in a corner of the screen. This has float video, clean task, float music, read mode and so on. The Smart Stay feature is similar to Samsung smartphones that keeps the smartphone screen on when you are looking into it. Out of the 8GB of internal storage, you get about 4GB of user storage for phone memory and 2GB for apps. Out of 1GB of RAM, you get 954MB of usable RAM, out of which about 400MB of RAM is free when some apps are running in the background, and you can indeed move the compatible apps to the SD card. Since it has the infrared LED, the smartphone comes pre-installed with the Peel Smart Remote app that lets you easily control TV, DVD players, Blu-ray players and more devices using the phone. The music player and the FM radio have a new interface. The music player has DTS support. The SRS True Media settings has sound options such as music, movie and podcast, and the loudspeaker is quite loud with the volume boost option to increase the volume further. But audio through the bundled earphones or any other high-end earphones is not loud even when the volume is full. The FM radio has auto search and recording options but lacks RDS. It has the usual set of connectivity options and also has support for wireless display, and it also comes with the USB on-the-go support. The phone is powered by a 1.3 GHz quad-core MediaTek MT6582 processor with ARM Cortex-A7 cores and Mali 400 GPU. The performance is smooth without any lag, and since it has 1GB of RAM, the multitasking was smooth, but some intensive browsers did lag a bit. The 2800 mAh lithium polymer battery lasts for more than a day with mixed use. Even though the phone has a large screen, the battery doesn't drain quickly even with a 3G usage. If you're a heavy user, it should last for the whole day even with both the SIM cards. You can use the Xolo Power app to improve the battery life in case it's needed. At a price tag of Rs 13,499, the Xolo Q2100 is a decent phablet with unique features such as the fingerprint sensor and an infrared LED. The size is perfect for a 5.5-inch smartphone and it's not bulky compared to Xolo's earlier large-screen smartphones. The only department it doesn't impress is the camera. If you can live with this for the unique features it offers at the price, go for it. Listed here are the pros and cons of the device. And that's about it for the video review, guys. Do hit the like button if you like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already for more videos like these. Thanks for watching and let us know what you think in the comment section below.